Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. We'll get to those stories in just a few minutes, but first we had some severe weather move through north central Wisconsin today, but things are clearing out. Newswatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is here with your first look at the forecast. Jeff.
Hey Justin, yeah, the severe weather threat is over. That is now pushing out of our state, and we are left with what's left over. Some flooding rainfall across parts of southern Marathon County here. 3-5 inches of rain fell across that area today, but the rest of us are looking pretty darn good. We are in a clearing out mode for us tonight. After we did this last night and today, these are all the storm reports from across the area, from hail damage to wind damage to tornadoes to flooding rainfall. It was quite a mess across Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana the last 2 days around here. But now we're done. The clearing skies have moved in. The dew points are dropping. The temperatures are just fine. We're going to return to a more normal kind of stretch of weather on the way for us through the weekend as this cold front has come through the area. Now, behind it, this air is cooler, drier, Canadian, and more stable. We might be dry through the weekend into the middle portions of next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies and very comfortable, less humid with low temperatures down near 58. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to rise this week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 1,316 new cases. We're now averaging about 1,100 per day over the last week. Today, DHS reports 3 new deaths. We are averaging about 2 per day statewide over the last week. So death numbers have really not risen in the same way that cases have, at least not yet. And I say yet because hospitalization numbers have risen significantly in every region of the state over the last 2 weeks. In our north central Wisconsin region, we are averaging now about 40 people hospitalized with COVID-19 over any day of the last 2 weeks. That's an increase of about 60% from the 2 weeks before. And again, the overwhelming majority of the recent serious cases of COVID-19 have been among people who are not vaccinated. Right now, DHS reports about 53% of people in Wisconsin, almost 64% of adults have now received at least their first dose of vaccine. Of course, vaccination rates vary greatly from one region to another, sometimes just one town to the next, and from one profession to another. Today, healthcare workers, especially doctors, have been vaccinated at much higher rates than the general public, but not all healthcare workers are choosing to get vaccinated. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock explains from Antigo.
The protesters behind me gathered at Aspire's Langlade Hospital, which consisted of current and retired medical professionals who voiced their opinion on why they are choosing to not get the COVID-19 vaccine.
We're protesting the new safety COVID-19 mandate that not only Aspirus but other companies have put on, and all businesses that are promoting any mandates for their employees for vaccines.
Google, Facebook, Walmart, and Netflix are some of the major companies mandating vaccines for when their employees are working in offices. Aspirus is giving employees the option of either getting vaccinated or having to complete a list of other requirements, which include signing a waiver and getting a COVID test every 2 weeks.
We know there's options for religious exemption and medical exemption. If you do take those options, there are some requirements, and I'm not 100% on board with the requirements of a robust class and getting a test every other week.
Others had concerns that the vaccine could cause issues with medical testing.
I did not get the vaccine because of the way they explained to me it affects the lymph system, and because it causes the lymph nodes to swell, they would give a false report on the mammogram.
Aspirus explained their policy by saying our #1 priority is protecting the safety of our patients, employees, and communities. That's why we have consistently followed CDC guidelines. But protesters say they're not convinced and want choice over what they allow into their body.
To make awareness, build awareness of the community, and just let people know that we're not going to back down. We're not standing for tyranny, somebody to tell me my own medical decisions. I am safe. I wear a mask. I go to work. I wear a mask.
Reporting in Antigo, Megan Mamlock, Newswatch 12.
Well, the CDC is strengthening its recommendation that pregnant women get the COVID-19 vaccine. The CDC says scientists analyzed new safety data and did not find any increased risk for miscarriage among those who received the mRNA vaccines before 20 weeks of pregnancy. The agency also says pregnancy increases the risk for severe illness from COVID-19, so they are now recommending pregnant women get vaccinated. That includes those who are breastfeeding, trying to get pregnant, or might become pregnant in the future. As schools nationwide prepare to reopen this fall, a new Kaiser Family Foundation survey is shedding some light on how parents feel about either vaccine or mask mandates for their children, and it is seeing some strong opinions on both sides. Over 1,200 parents are polled. 58% of parents of kids who are eligible for a vaccine are against a vaccine mandate, but it is split. 75%, 3/4 of parents of vaccinated children also want the schools to require that vaccine, while 83% of parents of unvaccinated children oppose it. And among parents of children who are eligible, 41% say their child has already been vaccinated. 20% say their child will definitely not get vaccinated. As for mask mandates, aside from vaccines, 63% were in favor of schools requiring unvaccinated students and staff to wear masks. A lot of industries are struggling to find qualified workers for the price they're willing to pay right now. One of those industries is childcare. In the Northwoods, where options for childcare are limited, the YMCA of the Northwoods says they have a lot of job openings right now. The YMCA provides year-round childcare, plus before and after school programs and all the other stuff they put on. And with more kids going to school in person this fall, they expect those programs to be in high demand.
A lot of families are heading back to work right now compared to like the beginning of last school year. So there's probably going to be a greater need, but I don't see it being any greater than it has in previous years compared to prior to the pandemic.
The one club that isn't struggling with worker shortages is the newly established Boys and Girls Club of the Northwoods. Thanks to a recent $100,000 donation, the club was able to hire a few positions, get up and running. Their executive director says she's excited to see how the club can help children in the community.
We are definitely going to be looking at the educational aspects and making sure that they're getting any assistance with their homework. We're going to be looking at physical activities, some arts and crafts. But usually in the first 2 weeks, it'll kind of be a touch and go to see what really gets them involved.
The Boys and Girls Club is still looking for people to work with the club, as well as the YMCA of the Northwoods. Kids don't always need 4 walls and a chalkboard to get the most out of learning. We'll take a look at how one Central Wisconsin preschool is breaking the mold using the outdoors to teach kids. But first, Jeffson with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
The new Valuist menu from Taco John's is just like every other value menu, except not at home. Because for just $1, $2, or $3, you'll find the baconiest, guaciest, steakiest, most deliciousest value menu ever. Plus now try our new $3 spicy steak and potato griller or our new $2 cold brew coffee in vanilla or mocha. The Valuist menu is the bestest value menu ever. The new Valuist menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
A quality replacement window made with Fibrix material, which is twice as strong as vinyl. A stress-free process. Call the number at the bottom of your screen right now and take advantage of this limited time offer. Welcome to Renewal by Andersen. With one call, you'll enjoy working with the best people, exclusive products, and a superior process that we call Renewal by Andersen Signature Service. It begins with a visit to your home from a certified Renewal by Andersen design consultant. Our project technicians then come and take precise measurements. From there, our certified master installers put them in just as precisely. It's this signature service that gives you the peace of mind, knowing Renewal by Andersen will handle all aspects of your project, from start to finish.
It's the people.
It's the process.
It's the product.
Now is the perfect time to call for your free window diagnosis. This fantastic offer is available only for a limited time. Call now to get our exceptional signature service before this remarkable offer expires. Call today. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Let us help make your home your own with furniture and mattresses you love. Home furnishings from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and more. The area's largest selection of quality Amish-built furniture with many styles and custom options. Find top brand mattresses in stock, including Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Need furniture now? We sell our floor models with new arrivals weekly. Stop in our 2 locations in Eagle River with exceptional selection, service, and savings. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
I am at 75. We give $85,000. Howdy, folks. Wayne Yoder, the auctioneer, here to tell you about our September 18th classic car auction. No need to transport your classic car across the world to be sold when we can bring the world of buyers to your car and make it a star. Consign your car or entire car collection for top dollar. Go to Yoder's Sold or Yoder's Old. Either one will get you there. Call us today and be in our classic car auction on September the 18th.
Huge auction, Mass City, Michigan, Sunday, August 15th. Tractors, John Deere, Gator, tools, sporting goods, home contents, antiques, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
All right, we are done with the severe weather. In fact, we could be done with rainfall for the next 5 or 6 days around here. Still some leftover stuff, though, in here. This is a flash flood warning for southern parts of Marathon County. 3, 4, 5 inches of rain fell there earlier, and that's pretty much the bullseye. This is the radar estimated rainfall. Several reports in here across Marathon County of 3, 4, 5 inches of rainfall, leading to localized flooding in some high rivers out there now that'll likely be dropped later on this evening as we all begin to dry out around here. After we did this is 2 days worth or so. You can see here just really pummeled across parts of Wisconsin, over into Michigan, over in Illinois, and Indiana, and Ohio, across the Great Lakes area. Wind reports, tornadoes, flooding, hail, all of it the last 2 days around here. But now it's done. We can dry out now and have a really nice couple days around here. All right, all because of this cold front right there. That triggered all of this. But now, behind the front, the air is much more stable. It's cooler, drier Canadian air. And we are in for several days of nice weather around here as this will push off to our east and leave us behind it with some very nice weather. And just look outside right now. We earned this. We deserve it. Lots of blue skies. The sun sets, though, around 8 o'clock now as it gets sooner and sooner and sooner. All right, here we go. So temperature-wise, they're going to fluctuate a bit next couple days or so, but generally out there right now, we still have some 80s across the area. Well, we're going to go for low to mid 70s for highs tomorrow, but with lots of sunshine across the area. Speaking of low 70s, here we are across parts of the area, 78 in Rhinelander, 84 still for Wausau, 80 Wapaka. So it's warm, and it's still humid across much of the area. However, that's about to change in a big way. Here are the dew points. So several days we've had dew points up in the 60s and 70s. Key West, kind of tropical air. You break a sweat walking to your mailbox, but look, the front is right across the area now. The surface front is, and it's dropping the 70s into 60s, and those are 40-degree dew points across parts of the Arrowhead right now, moving in our direction for tomorrow. So going forward, temperature-wise, mid-70s tomorrow, and for Friday, upper 70s Saturday, low 80s probably back in the forecast over the weekend. So overall, close to average, that being about 78 this time of the year. And all right, here's Fred. Fred's our next tropical system across the area of Puerto Rico right now. You'll likely be hearing a lot about Fred next couple of days as it works toward the Gulf of Mexico as a tropical storm, and then maybe some moisture from that working its way up the east coast early next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, some dense fog possible with low temperatures down near 58 and a west wind that could gust near 15 to 20 miles for a couple hours tonight. All right, for tomorrow, though, it's Thursday already. Lots of sunshine, breezy around tomorrow, too. Highs near 75 with a west wind that could gust near 25, making waves tomorrow on the area lakes. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by What's Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow, really nice. Friday, really nice. Saturday, really nice. You see the trend here. No precipitation through the weekend with temperatures hanging out in the 70s to low 80s. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. The city of Wausau is welcoming their first nature and garden-based preschool in the area. It's called Sprout Garden Preschool. 2 classes there will be taught in a yurt. It's like a tent you see here, about 20% of the time. The rest, program organizers say, will all be outside. The goal is for students to receive majority of their learning in an outdoor environment using things in nature they can see, touch, smell.
This whole outdoor area as their classroom. So they can use the garden counting seeds to learn counting. They can use sticks to create shapes of letters and learn their letters.
The school believes the kids sitting at a desk is not really normal for them at their age. They hope this teaches kids to play and learn without really realizing they're learning, saying kids are then able to assess their own abilities and be more independent.
Developmentally, kids that are 3 to 5 years old may not be quite ready to be sitting at a desk, sitting at a table, be in such a controlled space. So being outdoors lets them play, which is what they're completely ready to do.
School starts September 7th. The program organizers say they still have some spots open for any parents who may be interested in enrolling their kids. We'll be right back.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Hungry for something hot and juicy?
Maybe.
Breaded by hand?
Sounds steamy.
Nestled between two toasted buns?
Toasty.
The new hand-breaded chicken sandwich. Buy one, get one for just $1. Only at Hardee's.
Feed your happy.
These days, you still play with toys. They're just bigger, cooler, wilder. Win one of 6 wild rides from a UTV, an ATV, dirt bike, and much more. And a chance to win up to $1,000 cash. Your first chance to win is Saturday, August 14th. That's not all. You could win up to $200 cash every Friday and Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. So get entered today and put something wild in your toy box. Only at Oak Gaming Wittenberg.
Refresh your home's exterior with help from Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean Exterior Paint and Primer in One's durable, weather-resistant coating stays clean and keeps your home looking beautiful. A gallon of flat paint is $29.79 after 11% rebate. Finish your outdoor update with a new Larson Storm Door. They let fresh air in and help save on your energy costs. Save 11% on Larson Storm Doors. Get 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck.
Board-certified podorthist on site, providing diabetic shoes, foot orthotics, ankle braces, and more to Central Wisconsin and the North Woods. Call for an appointment today.
Global Banker Action Real Estate agent Gail Abeglin values the competition, growth, caring, and responsibility that 4-H enhances in our children. Good luck, 4-H'ers.
You don't want to miss the Central Wisconsin Military Show, August 20th to 21st at the Motorama Auto Museum. Visit centralwisconsinmilitaryShow.com for more information.
Hungry for something hot and juicy?
Maybe.
Breaded by hand?
Sounds steamy.
Nestled between two toasted buns?
Toasty.
The new hand-breaded chicken sandwich. Buy one, get one for just $1. Only at Hardee's.
Feed your happy.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
A big news for millions of students still paying off their student loans. The pause on the federal student loan payments, not all payments, but federal student loan payments, has now been extended again, this time until next year. Andy Gaither has details.
A renewed break from federal student loan payments. President Biden extending a freeze on monthly bills for millions of Americans.
Student debt is impacting every aspect of people's lives, right? So we're at $1.7 trillion for 44 million people.
Balances were initially suspended in March 2020 during the earliest days of the COVID-19 pandemic. The pause was set to expire at the end of September, now extended until the end of January 2022. Ashley Harrington of the Center for Responsible Lending says the extension could level the playing field for borrowers, especially students of color who rely on loans for their higher education.
There are so many Black and brown families who make a middle-class income but are unable to live a middle-class lifestyle because the student debt is holding them back from doing all the things we'd associate with middle class, right? Buying a house, starting a business, saving for retirement.
The extension now giving borrowers almost 2 years of relief from those monthly payments. During that time, interest has stopped adding up, saving the average borrower about $2,000 over the first year. But advocacy groups like the Student Debt Crisis say it's not enough and are asking President Biden to cancel student debt by executive order to stimulate the economy.
The domino effect has been that when folks have high student debt payments, $1,000, $2,000 per month, they can't buy houses, they can't buy cars, they aren't able to make small purchases to help that small business out.
In other news, wildlife officials in Wisconsin are now considering adopting a 130 animal limit for this fall's wolf hunt. The DNR voted today in Milwaukee to figure to be contentious after conservationists complained hunters killed far too many wolves during the spring season. They had aimed for about up to 300 wolves, but they're looking now like they're going to aim for a much lower number than that. Well, more on this coming up on Newswatch 12 at 10. We'll be right back.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. With over 40 filtration systems, from the world's best softener and safer drinking water systems, no one filters more than Culligan Water. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan Water, the local water experts.
Straight from the source, Lake Nokomis Cranberries in Eagle River features award-winning cranberry wines. Visit the gift shop for a wine tasting and browse the large assortment of cranberry-themed products. Marsh tours are offered summer through fall. Visit the website for details.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Here's your custard. Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You've got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Slumberland's anniversary sale. Spend $1,000 and get a complimentary 2-night hotel stay, plus an extra 10% off. See our huge selection of top brands like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Attention parents of student athletes planning to participate in fall sports. For your convenience, LVDHC has scheduled sports physical dates on August 3rd, 17th, and 24th. Call and schedule today.
We now know officially who will be the next hosts of Jeopardy! 2 hosts for the famed game show. Jeopardy! Executive producer Mike Richards, seen here, will be the average daily host, while actress Mayim Bialik will host franchise spin-offs like the college championships. They've been debating this for months now, since Alex Trebek, of course, passed away. Bialik, best known for her role on Big Bang Theory. Richards has been the executive producer of Jeopardy! For the last year and change. So he kind of picked himself.
Yeah, social media is not so happy about that pick.
No, I like Bialik. I thought she did a great job.
Yeah, me too.
I like Ken Richards, though, too.
All right, let's look at weather outside today. And I think we all earned this shot right here, Justin Betty. Look at that. Rhinelander, beautiful blue skies out there. The sun sets around 8 o'clock. After a bumpy couple days around Wisconsin and pretty much the Great Lakes area, Temperatures hanging out in the upper 70s. Go for ice cream, go for a walk, do anything outdoors tonight. It is just gorgeous outside. And now the dew points are dropping. So the humidity is now gone, or it's leaving us right now. And then your air conditioner will probably turn off tonight. Your dehumidifier will likely stop dripping water continuously. And we are in good shape for this evening. In fact, here are the dew points that front right across Wisconsin in our area right now, Rhinelander to Tomahawk to Medford. Dew points in the 40s across northwestern Wisconsin. Now, that's very dry air that will linger through tomorrow into Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And what we're missing there are raindrops, just none of the forecasts right now.
We'll probably get rain some point,
Probably,
but that's a pretty amazing forecast. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 with more.